First at 10, we're hearing from the family of a teenager murdered in her own West Palm Beach home. Police say Kelvi McCray's ex-boyfriend killed her and then himself.
Nothing makes me scared. Do you see my hands? Do they look like they're shaking to you? No.
And just one day before this, he was already wanted for pulling a gun on her. Now the question is, why was he still free to come back and finish what he started? See, if you've ever told a man it's over, and he didn't take it well, you're gonna feel this story in your chest. Because Kelvi, she tried to get away. She called the police. She posted warnings. She even said his name, just in case she didn't make it. But none of that stopped what happened next.
Ever told a nigga that you ain't want to be with them no more? This what the fuck happened. Mind you, I just got my fucking car fixed.
If something happens to me, this idiot Keyshawn did it. That wasn't no joke. That was a cry for help. And hours later, her voice would go silent. Kelvi McCray was an 18-year-old student, a hustler, a stylist. She was studying cosmetology at Palm Beach State College while running her own hair business out of her mama's house. She was a people's person, always smiling, always lifting others.
McCray's family says the 18-year-old had a bright future.
She had a flair for life, a flair that still inspires us today.
This is her personality. She was a people's person. Everyone loved her.
Keep on calling if I let him ring my neck, just be quiet, cause these niggas out here telling. I can't play pretend with all these bitches, they my mini-me's. Niggas trying to be the guys, you ain't no kidding me. Fake chain on and a rental, who you supposed to be? Bitch, I'm the baby, you get touched if you come close to me. I'm not trying to rap about my pussy, but it's pressure. Give a dog a bone, he keep on chewing if you let him. I don't need a driver, I'm a slide just like a Tesla. And this can't be fucked with, and they'll never try to test her.
But behind all that light was a relationship getting darker by the day. Now let me break it down. Kelvi and Keyshawn Shaw had been together for a year, but it wasn't working out no more. She ended it in January. Only problem? Keyshawn didn't leave. He stayed in the house, slept under the same roof, with the same girl who told him she didn't want him no more. He had no job, no place to go, and that's how it started. Him slowly turning that house into a prison. Let's talk about Tuesday, the day before she died. Kelvi tried to leave the house. She gets in her car, starts backing out, but Keyshawn, that man jumped on her windshield. No exaggeration. This ain't fiction. He held onto the hood like a man possessed. She tried to drive off. He fell, cracked the windshield and dropped his phone. And guess what? She filmed it. Not for laughs, for safety. The police never do-ish. So I gotta tell y'all, scariest moment of my life. Right after that, he held a gun to her head and said, "I'll shoot you if you don't take me back." He meant that. Her friend asked, "Is he dead ass, or is he laughing?" Kelvi responded, "He's dead ass." He too hurt to laugh. And her friend, she saw it coming. "That's fine. We're not gonna stick around and wait for him to kill you though." In his head, it's either you with him, or you with nobody. Now after all that, she called the police. They saw the video. They even chased Keyshawn 5 miles. But guess what? They let him go. Didn't arrest him. They didn't take him in. They couldn't even make sure Kelvi was safe for the night. And her mama, she ain't sugarcoat nothing.
They let a guy that choked my daughter put a gun to her head get away.
Let that sink in. A young black woman called for help, and the system told her, "Handle it yourself." The next day, she was dead. She was eating dinner, while on FaceTime with 3 friends. That's when it happened. Keyshawn came back to the house, and this time, he had a gun in his hand. March 6th, 2024. It was supposed to be just another night. Kelvi was at home eating dinner. Her friends say she was laughing, just chilling on FaceTime. That's when the door opened and everything went quiet. Keyshawn Shaw, her ex, walked into that house and shot her multiple times. Not one shot, multiple point blank range.
West Palm Beach police say a woman and her estranged boyfriend have both died after a shooting last night. That shooting happened inside a home on 13th Street and North Mangonia in West Palm Beach. When police arrived, they found Kelvi McCray shot several times. Police then found Keyshawn Shaw with a gunshot wound to his head. Police say Shaw lived in the home and was struggling with their recent breakup.
Kelvi was lying on the floor, unresponsive, bleeding from her head, her back, and her neck. The police found 2 people inside the house. Kelvi was one of them. The second, Keyshawn, still holding the weapon, with a bullet wound to his own head.
A neighbor heard the shots and called 911.
And when I ran in the house, I couldn't get in. The mother let me in, and by that time, this girl she's on the floor.
She's on the floor. No one could save her. Not her mama. Not the police. Not the friends who were on FaceTime, screaming on the other end of the call. By the time the ambulance arrived, it was too late. She was rushed to St. Mary's Medical Center, pronounced dead. Keyshawn, he made it to the hospital too. He was still breathing, but not for long. 24 hours later, he died.
Family and friends say that Kelvi and Shaw had broken up and that he wasn't taking it well. Family says that Shaw was on police's radar, but according to police, Shaw ended up shooting and killing Kelvi and then himself.
Now listen, how many times we gotta hear this same story? A young black girl says she's in danger, and the system waits until it's too late. Kelvi told the world. She showed us the videos. She begged for help, and still, she died in her own home while her mama was there.
I hear the shots every day. I see her on the floor every day.
And yet, through all that pain, Kelvi's mama stood strong. The night of her daughter's vigil, she said this.
It's gonna be tears of joy. We had a happy daughter.
Because they chose not to mourn her death. They chose to celebrate her life. Hundreds of people pulled up to Singer Island, wearing purple, wearing pink. They lit candles. They held each other. They spoke her name out loud and proud.
This is her personality, and she was a people's person. Everyone loved her.
A love guided by candlelight down to the beach.
It means everything to me. It means everything to me, and I know it means everything to her too, in spirit.
Uncle Aiken's powerful reflection.
What would drive you to feeling so hopeless that this one relationship that you probably wouldn't even remember in a few years became the crux of your life and the destroyer of futures and potential?
That question still echoes in every household where a daughter, a sister, or a friend is suffering in silence.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can...
Let's talk about what went wrong. Because make no mistake, this didn't just happen. This was allowed to happen. Police failure. The day before the shooting, Kelvi called 911. She told them Keyshawn put a gun to her head. He strangled her. He jumped on her car while she tried to leave. They had it all on video. Police responded. They even saw him flee, chased him 5 miles, and then gave up. No arrest, no charges that night, and most importantly, no protection for Kelvi. A warrant was already out for Keyshawn for aggravated assault with a firearm and domestic battery by strangulation. But Kelvi still went to sleep that night, knowing he was free. The day before the shooting, they were looking for Shaw and were even following him in his car. But he got away, and the next day, he came back, and this time he didn't miss. So now the family is demanding accountability. They filed formal public records requests. They're putting pressure on the city. If nothing changes in 6 months, a lawsuit is coming, because they know what really happened. This wasn't just about a toxic ex. This was a system that vowed to protect a girl who did everything right. She spoke up. She warned people. She even filmed her abuser and called him out by name. And still, she died.
They catch this guy the day before none of this happened.
They're hoping that maybe a woman in an abusive relationship will see what happened to her, and perhaps they'll get out and find some place they can be safe. But this story ain't ending in silence. Because Kelvi's family, they refused to let Keyshawn win.
Despite what was destroyed, Aiken says his family refuses to let Shaw win, refuses to be devastated by her death.
My family's rejoicing. We're rejoicing at the life that Kelvi lived. We're rejoicing at the impact she's made.
Kelvi McCray loved the ocean, and even in death, they made sure her soul felt that love. Her mom, Marla, said it plain.
It means everything to me, and I know it means everything to her too, in spirit.
To the women watching this, if your gut says something's wrong, believe it. If he ever raises a hand, if he ever says, "You're not leaving me," if you feel like your life ain't yours anymore, that's your exit sign. Don't wait until it's too late, because next time, it might not be a warning, it might be a vigil. Kelvi wasn't just a victim. She was a visionary, a creative, a boss, a bright spirit, who brought joy into the world, and didn't deserve to leave it this way. So say her name, share her story, and protect every woman who's still fighting to be heard. Because this time, we're not letting the system forget. If you made it this far, drop it in the comments for Kelvi. Like this video if her story moved you, and subscribe, because the next voice we amplify might be the one that saves a life.